Hey, Sagittarius, welcome to the cottage. I hope you guys are doing good today, Sagittarius. This is for you if you have Sagittarius as your sun, moon, rising, or Venus placements. All right, Sagittarius, we're going to get an update on your love life and see what is going on in romance for you. Sagilicious, let's see what's up, my Saggy friends. By the way, Sag, I do offer personal readings and I have restocked. The link for that is below this video at www.enchantedcottage333.com. All right, Sagittarius, what's going on with your love life? What's going on in the love life of Sagittarius, please? What's going on in the love life of my Saggy friends? Give me an update on love for Sagittarius. What can I tell Sag about love? What can I tell you about love? What can I tell Sag about love? Let's find out. Goodness, why is the Strength card here in the reverse? Seven of Wands in reverse. Queen of Wands. Huh. Sag, this is interesting. I feel like someone is feeling defeated. Defeated. Strength reversed. Seven of Wands in the reverse. Vulnerable? You got to them? There you are. Queen of Wands with that fiery energy. A force to be reckoned with. What? Yes, you are, but what is this? Some of y'all might be dealing with another fire sign. I have fire energy and Leo all over this thing. Maybe not. Somebody may have been egotistical. Did you take somebody? Oh, you took somebody down a few pegs. Oh, Sag is done sagged. You, Sagittarius, Sag, you done took somebody down a notch or two that was in their ego. That's what's up. Sagittarius, look at you. Unbothered. I spoke my truth. It ain't going to rain on my parade. No, I got no time for bullshit. No, you going to come at me with ego and being all defensive and triggered? I'm going to take you down a few notches. You're going to get a lesson in ego. You did something. You couldn't have done it if they didn't have a fragile ego to begin with. I think you knew that. That's why you called them out. That's why you sagged. That's why you sagged. Give me more on this. Somebody with a big fat ego that got took down a few notches, huh, Sag? You took the wind right out of somebody's sails. Again, you couldn't have done it if they hadn't been walking around, strutting around like a damn peacock. But let's see. Let's get a little more. Let's see what's up. Death card. Six of Cups. Sag, what in the world? Six of Wands in reverse. Listen to me. They feel this death card. You have spoken and you have walked away, and they feel like they've lost you. Six of Cups, they're mooneying over this thing, okay? They're just like a daydreaming about the past, okay? And feeling like a failure, feeling like you're ignoring them. You probably are. Lost without you, Sag. Lost without you. What have I done? Oh my God, Sag, what have I done? I am, look at this. Oh my God, Sag, Nine of Wands. They are brooding. They are literally walking the floor back and forth, wringing their hands, banging their head against the wall, wondering why they've got a headache. You know what I think, Sag? I think this person their normal approach, Nine of Wands, which is not the most healthy, okay, didn't work with you. Their normal approach did not cut it with you. All right. I do feel like their normal approach had to do with peacocking, egotistical energy, strutting their stuff, being defensive, and being easily triggered, and just really fragile ego. There's a lot of cards here, even the Six of Wands in reverse. There's a lot of cards here that speak to ego and ego death. Even the death card here on top of that strength card in the reverse. So literally, you absolutely. This is interesting. Was this a connection that was a divine appointment? Yeah, you're a catalyst to this person. All right, you were literally crossed this person's path to take them down, to begin the process of an ego death. All right. They have been in a toxic pattern, and their normal modus operandi, or however you say that, right, did not work with Sagittarius. Sagittarius are usually no bullshit kind of people. No bullshit kind of people, right? So I want to get a little more on this and see what's up here. I know you can't see my cards. I mean, it is what it is. I've got one camera, folks. But trust me when I tell you, the Queen of Wands, like all this bullshit over here, the Queen of Wands, and you may be male or female, looking away. She's over here on the edge of my spread, looking that way. And all those other bullshit cards are over here. So you are ignoring this person. You're not even looking at them. It's like, Sag doesn't even see me, and I'm right here in front of them. They won't even acknowledge me. Lord, Sag, this person don't exist, do they? Sag has sagged. What? Give me more. Give me more on this thing. Give me more on this thing. Temperance in the reverse. That's you exiting the building and then being sorry. Four of Cups in reverse. I told you they're brooding about this because they didn't get what they wanted. And that was you. And have they let you go energetically? Of course not. Of course not, Sagittarius. Of course not. They may even be a little bit salty at the same time with that Temperance card in the reverse. I think they go from several different moods. And I'm going to tell you what they do. First, they pine and think about the good times. And, oh, I miss Sagittarius. Sagittarius was so wonderful. And then they beat themselves up because they screwed up, and then they get mad at you. Okay. So they vary around from one of those to the next. Okay. And yeah, so there you go. Nonetheless, I think you took this person down a few notches, but it probably was needed. All right. They are definitely, look, this is what they got in mind. All right. Renewing things with you, resurrecting things. All right. Reunion here. All right. That's what they've got in mind. What's their next action towards Sag? What's their next action towards Sagittarius? What's the next action of this person towards Sag? How are they planning to get this done? The reconciliation. What's their next move? What does Sag expect out of this person next? Five of Pentacles in the reverse, the Fool card. Okay, that's a direct comeback around. Five of Swords in reverse, laying their cards on the table, expressing regret. But is this sustainable though? Ten of Cups. They're going to tell you they love you. They're going to offer you something big. Is it too late though? That's what I'm wondering, Sag. You're so fed up with this idiot. Three of Wands. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You're going to listen to them, and I think you're inclined to, maybe for a little bit, you'll listen to them. But ultimately, I think you're inclined to shut them down with the Wheel of Fortune here in the reverse. That's even your energy as well, Jupiter energy. Okay. You're kind of all over this thing. A lot of Sag energy. Um, but what we will do is this. We're going to go over to Patreon and dig deep in this thing and see what's really going on with this person. If this thing would be sustainable, whether or not you got new things coming towards you, advice for you, and the All Signs Cross Watcher reading, Sag. All right. But at least you know this person's next move. They are going to boldly come forward with the Fool card and lay everything on the table. All right. Five of Swords in reverse. Open up and admit what the fuck they did and take ownership of their bullshit, which is interesting. I did not see that. I did not see that. With what I'm seeing from this person fluctuating around between victim mode, being mad at you, and then being mad at themselves, I did not expect them to land on taking responsibility. But let's see if that's, real sincere. Let's see if that's sustainable or if they're going to slip back into some bullshit. We will do that over on Patreon. All right. So let's take it over there. The link will be below this video for your Patreon extended outlook on this connection and possibly new